When'd you get in?
This afternoon.
So what's it like to be here at AAA knowing that you're one step away from the big club?
Just happy to be here. It's a pleasure to be here. Get to compete with some of the best prospects in the organization and some other prospects in different organizations.
You were a high draft pick, and it was pretty evident that you were on the fast track to the big leagues. But has it kind of surprised you a little bit how quickly you've moved after signing?
Yeah, it's a little surprising, but just got to go with it. Baseball's baseball. It's no different at any level. Maybe player-wise and talent-wise, but you're still throwing strikes and getting guys out.
You expect to see NC State fans in the bleachers tomorrow?
I'm sure they'll be out here, and it'll be nice to have them.
Does that make it a little easier, the fact that you've started your professional career in North Carolina where you played some college ball?
Yeah, right down the road, about 2.5 hours from Raleigh. It was I had a pleasure of a time at Winston, and they had a nice venue there for A-ball, and that was an hour and 45. Had a couple hometown fans come out, and hopefully we'll see them out here tomorrow.
What would you say about your success so far, getting, like we've been saying, getting to Charlotte this quick?
You know what? I haven't really thought about it. Just trying to pitch and compete, and luckily I'm here.
The goal is to break spring training, obviously, next year with the big club. You feel like you've got a pretty good chance to do that? Or
I'm looking at tomorrow. I'm not really worried about that far ahead. Tomorrow I got to go out and pitch and compete, and that's what I'm worried about.
What was the process like yesterday? Who told you that you were coming to Charlotte?
Just the manager told me, and got all my stuff. And I mean, it was a pretty simple process. Just told me that I was called up and showed up here.
What time was that?
I don't really remember.
Any difference in emotion? I mean, you got to be somewhat excited, right?
It's baseball. Nothing different.
You've pitched in a lot of big games. You think there's going to be any butterflies tomorrow night, or is it just like any other game?
Like I said, you're on a mound and you're pitching to a catcher, and there's just a hitter standing there.
Carlos, was there what was your biggest takeaway from your time in Winston-Salem?
As far as what, just like learning things?
Yeah.
Or?
What do you
biggest
feel like you learned the
takeaway?
most from
Let's see. Worked on my changeup. Got comfortable with it. Found some feel with it, and I'm comfortable with throwing it.
How your pitches looking so far?
Pitches.
In any progression, anything
Yeah, progression on the changeup, obviously. Fastball command's better. Slider command, just everything's a whole lot better.
How do you think NC State's prepared you for a successful big league career here down the road?
Excuse me, one more time.
How do you think NC State prepared you for
Yeah,
a
I
big
had the
league
pleasure
career?
of working with Tom Holliday. Great pitching coach. Son's in the big leagues, Matt Holliday, so a little blood there. We've worked on everything, just as far to mechanics, to arm slot, to anything, And he's really helped with that, and now I'm here, and I've had the pleasure of working with J.R. Purdue down there in High A, and he's helped a lot also.
What's it like when you come in here? I mean, you just do you know these guys? You just walk on the field and start warming up with them. I mean, how does that work?
As far as just you just come out here, it's a group of guys. They're used to having guys come up here, and just it's as far as from what I know, they're a good group, and it's just a pleasure to be able to play with them.
Last one, guys.
What's friends and family said about you pitching tomorrow night here in Charlotte?
Not much. They're just gonna show up and watch. That's about it.